Satnam, I'm Yogigems. I'm a Kundalini yoga teacher. When we're working with the digestive system in our Kundalini yoga practice, we're working not only with our ability to process food into nourishment for the body, we're also working with our ability to process our life experiences in a healing way, to be able to digest what's going on around us in a healthy way. This Kundalini yoga Kriya supports us in doing just that. It's known as the Kundalini yoga Kriya for healing the stomach. Let's bring our palms together, give them a good vigorous rub, and bring your prayer mudra into the heart center. Deep inhale to stretch tall. Keep that length as you exhale. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale to lift through the heart. And exhale to draw the chin in towards the neck. Let's take a deep inhale to tune in with our mantras. If you're new to the mantras, just listen in for now. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Guru Deve Name, Ad Gure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Guru Deve Name, Ad Gure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Guru Deve Name. Deep inhale. Hold that breath in as you invite your higher self to guide you through this Kundalini yoga practice, keeping you safe from injury and keeping the space that you're practicing in clear, safe and protected. Exhaling, relaxing the hands down to the knees in Gyan Mudra, index fingers touching thumbs. Just taking a moment to allow these mantras to vibrate through every cell, molecule, atom of your being, anchoring you in deep presence for this Kundalini yoga. Good, let's get straight into our Kundalini yoga Kriya for healing the stomach. We're working with a specific pranayama or breath work through this Kriya. We've got the tongue sticking just out of the mouth and we're either going to curl it up or keep it stuck out depending on what you can do. We're inhaling across the tongue and we're exhaling across the tongue for this Kriya. We've got our arms extended out to the sides, nice stretch through the elbows. We're inhaling across the tongue as you bring the arms up almost to clap and exhaling across the tongue as you bring them back down. Good. Get into a nice steady rhythm with it. Let the eyes softly close, roll up and into third eye point. And now become aware of the temperature on the tongue. And also aware of the taste on the tongue. We may notice these two qualities start to shift as we move through this Kundalini yoga Kriya. Tongue being very much associated with the digestive system, being its first port of call. Good, and this very strong, powerful, dynamic movement, just starting to activate those meridians or those energy channels of the digestive system. These nadis or nerves corresponding with the stomach to enable a more efficient ability to digest our food and our life. You're doing really well. Stay with that taste on the tongue, stay with that dynamic breath to help you through this movement. Opening up those meridians to get that energy flowing really nice and freely. Inhale up through the nose. Hold that breath in as you squeeze more band. That means you're squeezing anus and sex organs, pulling in with the navel. Feel, sense, imagine that energy rising from tailbone to crown. Elevate, stretch and lift. And exhale, float the hands down to the knees. In Gyan Mudra, index fingers touching thumbs. Maintaining your awareness at the tongue, feeling the temperature, the taste. And maintaining awareness in your physical presence. Feeling this energy starting to clarify. Good, let's continue with a spinal twist. We've got our hands on our shoulders, fingers at the front, thumbs at the back. We're going to hold our navel really nice and strong for this one. Again, breathing through the tongue as we inhale to the left, exhale right. I'm mirroring you. Inhale left, exhale right. Keep the navel really strong to support the spine and to also activate a deeper massage on the digestive system. Eyes lock into third eye point. As you maintain awareness on the temperature and on the taste of the tongue. As we move through this Kundalini Yoga Kriya, that taste, that temperature starting to equalize. Inhaling through the nose to the center. Hold that breath in as you squeeze more band. Pelvic floor pulls up, navel pulls in. Energy drives from tailbone to crown. Lift, stretch, and expand. Exhale, float hands to knees in Gyan Mudra again. Coming back to your witnessing state. Noticing the taste and temperature on the tongue. Noticing the quality of your energy. Good, now we're going to give our stomach a nice little turn over just to make sure it's cleared completely. We're staying in our comfortable easy pose. We're reaching under our knees and grabbing onto our toes. And we're going to move into a little back roll. So on the inhale through the tongue, we're coming onto the back. On the exhale through the tongue, we're bringing ourselves all the way over forehead to the floor or as close to the floor as you can. Inhaling back, exhaling forward. Get this as deep into the spine as you possibly can as you roll, grounding each of the vertebrae one by one from the shoulders all the way up to the tailbone as you bring that forehead as close as possible to the earth. This is really turning the stomach to bring out any deposits, anything that does not serve us. We're just turning it out the same way that we might turn out our pockets. And coming up to the center, deep inhale through the nose. Hold it and squeeze more band. Take that energy from tailbone to crown, elevate it up, lift. Exhale, relax, release the toes. Bring your hands to Gyan Mudra on the knees once more. And take a moment in presence, again aware of the temperature, of the taste of the tongue. Good, now we're going to extend our arms up and out in a V for victory, palms facing up, shoulder blades together and down the back. Keep those shoulders relaxed and down away from the ears. Elbows are strong and straight. And we're moving into our familiar pranayama, inhaling and exhaling across the tongue. Slow, deep breath. That's it. Keep yourself steady, maintaining that steady awareness on the temperature and on the taste of the tongue. Allow yourself to receive the healing blessings of this Kundalini Yoga Kriya. Bring the tongue in, deep inhale through the nose. Hold that breath in, squeeze Mulband, elevate the energy up, up, up. And exhale, float hands to knees in Gyan Mudra. Again, maintaining that awareness on the taste and temperature of the tongue, maintaining awareness on the energy as it refines and uplifts. Good, now we'll stretch our arms straight out again with a nice strong stretch through the elbows. We're going to inhale slowly as we bring the arms up to 45 degrees again through the tongue, and we exhale, palms turn down as we bring the arms back down to the horizontal plane. So we're inhaling slowly up to 45 degrees through the tongue and exhaling slowly down to the horizontal plane. That's it. Keep the eyes locked into third eye point through this gentle movement. Staying present with the tongue. As we move deeper into those meridians that correspond with the stomach, the digestive system in the arms. Resting here on the horizontal plane, palms up or down, it's up to you. Deep inhale. Hold that breath in, squeeze tight through Mulband, elevate the energy up, up, up to the crown, hold, squeeze, lift, stretch from fingertip to fingertip, and exhale, relax hands to knees in Gyan Mudra. We're going to come to sitting on the heels. We're going to fold forward, fold down into a comfortable baby pose, forehead to the floor. If it doesn't comfortably reach the floor, stack the fists and rest the forehead on the fists. Now for this baby pose, you want to keep your thighs together. This will create a little bit of pressure in the digestive system. It will help to ease the digestive system. If that feels a little bit too constricted for you, just bring the knees, the thighs apart, allow the belly to breathe between the thighs. Allow yourself to soften down to the earth. Feel yourself heavy, feel yourself supported in this baby pose. As you breathe nice and slow and deep, you send that breath deep into the belly, deep into the abdomen. Feel it in the sacrum, in the lower back. Feel it as deeply in the body as you can. That expanse of the inhale and gentle contraction of the exhale. Take a deep inhale and exhale fully. Hands come underneath the shoulders as you gently ease yourself back up to sitting on the heels. Now, if you can stay on the heels, do so, and make sure that the heels are tucked right up underneath the sit bones. This will help to streamline the digestion. If this feels too much for you, just come to your comfortable, easy pose, sitting with the legs crossed. Hands are on the thighs, and we're leaning back as much as we can. Keep the spine straight, the chin tucked in, and if you're finding this a challenge on the feet, the ankles, just get yourself a pillow or a bolster, whatever you need to help support you in this posture. This breath is through the nose now, long, slow, deep breath through the nose. Rock pose, when we sit on the heels, is particularly good for the digestive system. It tunes up our digestion, especially when we can get those pressure points just underneath the sit bones with those heels tucked up nice and close. Good, now we're going to shift positions, so we're leaning forward now. Again, we've got that Jalanda Bandha of the chin tucking in so the spine is nice and long. Hands remain on the thighs or on the knees if you're in easy pose. Leaning forward, breathing deep. And once again, we come back into our backward leaning position, stretching ourselves up through the spine, chin tucks in, keeping those heels together if we can. Leaning back, slow, deep breath. Let's take a deep inhale here. Hold the breath, squeeze more bandha, elevate that energy up the spine to the crown, hold, squeeze. Exhale, relax, release. We're going to stay on our heels if possible. We've got our left hand on the center of the chest, the right hand covers the left. I'm mirroring you. And we bring ourselves down into the heart center, this space of healing and compassion. And we hold our awareness here with a long, slow, deep breath. Slow that breath right down. As you take yourself in. And resting in this healing space of the heart, we begin to chant the mantra Guru Guru Wahe Guru, Guru Ramdas Guru, which is a mantra of the heart, and it vibrates this heart energy through our entire being, bringing healing, bringing compassion, bringing forgiveness to every part of ourselves, singing from the heart. Guru Guru. Hold that breath in, squeeze through Mulband, elevate and take this healing energy through every cell, molecule, atom of your being, bringing healing to every aspect of you. Exhale, relax and release. We're going to come all the way down to lying flat on the back. Stretch yourself out, give yourself the space to integrate this beautiful healing energy that you've generated as we soften into the earth. And we'll rest here in stillness, in silence for just another minute. And I will guide us out on the other side. For now, just relax. Gently starting to wriggle fingers and toes, rotate wrists and ankles, first in one direction and then in the other direction. Gently turning the head from left to right, stretch out through the neck. And take a deep inhale to lift the arms up above the head, point and flex the feet, stretch. Exhale, bring the arms back down. Bringing the knees into the chest, wrap the arms around the knees, give yourself a big hug and a rock from side to side. And then tuck hands into creases behind knees, rock forwards and back, up and down along the spine until you come all the way up to sitting tall in your comfortable, easy pose. We'll bring our palms together in Pramudra at the heart. And we'll take a deep inhale to close this practice with Satnam. Truth is my identity. Deep inhale to chant. Sat Nam. Bowing chin to chest. Offering gratitude to body, mind and breath for bringing you to this Kundalini Yoga practice. Sending that gratitude out into your life as far as it will go. And coming back into the room whenever you feel ready. Sat Nam, I'm Yogigems. I hope you enjoyed this Kundalini Yoga Kriya for healing the stomach. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to give something back in return for this practice, please do consider supporting me on Ko-fi or Patreon. The links are below. Sat Nam with so much love.